to begin with, I'm going to show you my buttercream recipe. And then after that, I will show you how I colour my flowers, colour the buttercream. So to begin with, we're going to be making the buttercream. For this, I use unsalted butter. You don't have to, you can use salted if you like, it's just preference on taste. So I don't let mine get to room temperature. I actually defrost mine in the microwave because I like it quite firm. So get it to that point. And then pop it in your bowl and then whip it with the paddle. Don't use a whisk because that puts too many air bubbles in there. Use the paddle for about 5 minutes until it looks like this. That's the colour you want. You want it to go really white. And then I use Tate & Lyle icing sugar. You don't have to. The only reason I use it is because it's far less messy than all the other brands. It's quite a bit thicker. I don't sieve it either. I literally put it straight in 2 batches. So I had half a bag, approximately half a bag. And just incorporate that. Just do it on a low speed to start with. As you can see, it doesn't make hoofs of clouds, icing sugar everywhere. So let that first one come together first. So that's enough for that, that's all you need to do. So that's how much. That's what it looks like there. Now add the next batch. You can sieve it, some people sieve it, I just don't. I just think it's a waste of time really. It's not a problem if you do. Put it back on, incorporate it again. I put my hand there just to stop the stuff going everywhere. Now it's incorporated, I'll whack it up. As that's starting to come together, I use, this is the brand I use, you can use any brand of vanilla extracts, whatever you prefer, but this is my favourite one. Approximately 2 tablespoons. And that's it done. That is my buttercream recipe. Very simple, I don't add any other liquid because you need the flower petals to be quite stiff. By adding sort of milk or water or condensed milk, whatever you're doing, they don't stand up as well. But if you've got your own buttercream recipe, use that. You don't have to use mine, but this is what I use. So to colour my buttercream, I love that Rainbow Dust Colours Pro Gels. They don't have any aftertaste whatsoever. And the colour's really intense. So if you say wanted a really pale purple, you just add the tiniest drop of this. But if you want the really intense purple, like a Cadbury's purple, you do a good squirt. Like I say, there's no aftertaste, so don't panic about that. This is my best friend, Wilton White Icing Colour. It's a liquid whitener. Because buttercream's not white, it's a yellow, it can change your colours of what you're trying to achieve. So sometimes you need to use a white base. So if I was doing, for example, blue, if you put a blue food colouring into that, you'll end up with green because it's blue and yellow together. So I'd add a touch of that first, then add your blue. And you get a lovely sort of baby blue or whatever blue you're trying to achieve. But if you want to do a navy blue, don't add whitener. You put it straight into the buttercream. Yeah, so these are the colours I use. That's basically my sort of palette that I use every day. You can get a baby pink straight through to a sort of cerise fuchsia pink. I use the brown to do my mink sort of colour flowers. Again, you just use the tiniest amount. So these, I highly recommend these, they're really good. I get mine from Vanilla Valley, they're the cheapest to get them from. So that's the vanillavalley.co.uk. They're about 180 a tube, so quite a bit cheaper than other places. So I highly recommend them. So now to start poping.